going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This is the one and only the Bronco Knight coming at you with another video review. Now today we are looking at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series Deluxe Class Air Razor, as she appears from Rise of the Beast that's coming out in June. Now, I will definitely tell you right now that the maximals in this movie are going to be looking pretty sweet, in my professional opinion. But anyway, you got the nice little packaging right here with a nice image of Air Razor in a falcon. I don't recall which kind of falcon it is. I believe it's a Peruvian falcon, though my best pronunciation of the falcon is not the very best, so I sincerely apologize about that. But anyway, you got the nice image right here, and you got the plastic-free covering right here to where you can actually interact with it. So there's that. She is number 97 in the Studio Series line. And right down here, this is something I forgot to point out for some of the reviews. Like right here shows like what faction they're with. From what I've done on this on the channel so far is different ones like Decepticons, Autobots, Maximals, and Terracons. Now I don't believe I've ever done any Predacons yet. And if you'd like me to do some Predacon reviews, let me know down in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to do that. But anyway, you got the little Transformers logo right here, as well as the generation. Nice pulled back image. And you got the official obligatory product shot in her Falcon, as well as robot. Now she converts in 23 steps, and it also includes a backdrop which takes place in the Peruvian jungle. Now, after looking into it considerably, that's where all the Maximals are hanging out. So you got Primal, Air Razor, Cheetor, and Rhinox. So you got 4 of them, I believe. Yeah, I don't remember, to be quite honest. All I do know is that there is probably 3 or 4. I want to say it's 4, so I'm more than positive. Anyway, here's a little background information. It says Air Razor leads the Autobots to the Maximal lair. Now, I will give my best opinion about that later on in the review, so stay tuned for that. I am looking forward to bringing this to the channel today, and like I said before, she is a deluxe class. That's a pretty sweet image. So not much else to say about the packaging, so yeah, let's get her out of the box and see how cool she really is. Alrighty, so here we have Air Razor out of her packaging, and I'm not gonna lie, she looks really cool. Now, we have not seen an official appearance in her robot mode during any of the trailers, as well as the TV spots that's been coming out as of late, ever since of the second trailer that came out in late April. So who knows? Maybe she won't transform. I would like to see that, but you know, we won't know until June 9th. So let's get a closer look. Before we do that, normally like I would have the backdrop right here, but it's essentially the exact same one as my Cheetor one. So unfortunately, the Cheetor one, both the Cheetor and the Air Razor are pretty much the exact same, and I kind of want to do it differently without the backdrop to see how it would turn out. So just figured I should let you know. Anyway, here's the figure herself, and she looks really nice. Got some pretty nice molded in detail, especially with the feathers. So, yeah. Like, not. So, the backpack itself is, like, really good folded in, I should say. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but, yeah, like, it folds in, like, really, really nice, so it's not, it's almost, like, flat. Kind of like how I'm doing it, like, right here, so you can pretty much have it like that. So, let's see. I don't know if you can see that. But you got a nice little molded in maximal symbol right there. So I like that they added that touch on there. So I got the little falcon head right there. Let's look at that sculpt. That looks pretty cool. So for articulation, arms can go out that far. It can do full 360, but because of these being in the way, it kind of limits it. So you got some elbow rotation like right here. Nothing at the wrist, however, there is a swivel right here due to transformation. So there's the missiles right here on each forearm. Legs can go out that far, and then about that far before stuff gets in the way. Then go out that far so you can get her like doing the splits. The leg itself can go beyond 90 degrees due to transformation, and you got some tiltage right here at the knee joint, and then right down here you have some tiltage, which is not a lot, but just enough to get like some good poses. So stands really well without any problems. So yeah. Before I forget, the head can move left and right. It kind of can move up barely and then down just vaguely. So, the missiles itself, which are made in this gold plastic, which the missiles look really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said before, like I'm hoping that they actually incorporate in the movie itself where she actually transforms, because out of all of them, we've seen Primal, Rhinox, and Cheetor in their robot modes. Like, we've seen Primal a couple times in his robot mode, but like with Cheetor and Rhinox, we saw them, however, it was like for like a few seconds. So, there is that. Alrighty, so next we have some comparison shots. Let's see here. We're gonna bring in. Oops, let me move this out of the way. Cheetor. So you can see the scale. Here we have the big man himself, the leader, Optimus Primal, which, in my opinion, I think the scale looks almost accurate. I could be wrong, but I guess we will see when the movie comes out. And last but not least, here is the fourth member of the Maximal family, Voyager Rhinox. And why not? So here we are going to have a nice little family portrait right here. So there is that. And might as well do one more comparison shot. We're going to bring in one of the allies for the Maximals, the leader himself, Optimus Prime. So, there's that. Alrighty, so I guess there's only one thing left to do, so let's get down to transformation. So the transformation is not too overly complex. However, you have to rotate a lot of the parts on the figure itself, but overall it's pretty enjoyable, especially for a studio series. So, good news is that you don't have to remove any of these, so let's get straight on into it. So what you're going to do, like right back here, is you're going to untab this, and then you're going to want to fold them out so they're looking like so. Don't worry about extending those just yet. You're going to do right over here on the side. Okay. What you're going to want to do next, you're going to want to rotate these and just get them out of the way. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you want to fold, remove this, you're going to come back here, pull this, so the tail feather, then this, and what's going to do, it's going to, I thought I had it. Oh, okay. And then it should give enough clearance. Like, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, it should go like that. Let's get those up so that way we can see exactly what's going on. Now, right down here, oh, there we go, there's this little slot right here, which the hand's going to go into. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to twist like so. So that way the missile is facing outwards, and put the hand around 90 degrees. So going like that. So that's pretty much how you want to do it. So you want to do it for the second. For here, you're going to turn right here. Push that in. And get that up. And then insert it. Which can be a little bit pain, but it's doable. There we go. And then pretty much just like that. So what you want to do next is you want to take the Falcon head, and there's this little tab. It's going to connect right into the slot. Like so. Now right down here is where it kind of gets interesting. You're going to want to move. You want to turn these around 180. You're going to turn this around 180. And then you're going to turn this one around 180. So, what you're going to want to do next is, there's this little slot right here that's going to connect right into that groove right there. So you're going to want to do that. And then last but not least, what you want to do is you want to extend it out like so. So that way it's looking like that. And then just bend those back. Make sure everything is nice and secure like. Then go ahead and fold those out. Let me raise my camera down a little bit. And folks, there you have Airazor in her animal mode, which that looks really, really cool. It is a Peruvian falcon. So, very nice, cool looking. Very nice molding and detail, especially on the wings and the flaps. Wait, I don't think they have flaps. Oh well, but I think you kind of get the idea. So, articulation, the head can turn that way, can do a full 360, but I don't think we want to do that. The legs, they don't really do much just because they're hindered, but if you move them out of the way, you'd be able to get some pretty good rotation. However, due to the sake of the video, we're not going to do it that way. These right here, they pretty much have the same ankle tiltage as it is in robot mode. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. Ooh, that looks cool. Now, if I remember correct, you can actually get it to open. Because I know oh, there we go. Okay, yep, there we go. So, I don't know if you can actually see that. So, yeah, so I'm not going to lie, this actually looks really, really cool. So, there's that. Alrighty, so time for some comparisons here in the maximal mode. Now, I only have the 4 that are pretty much going to be for these 4 videos. So, let's move Airazor off to the side. Here we have Optimus Primal. Here is Rhinox. Let's move them right so. And here is Cheetor. Oops. Apparently Prime just got a whiplash by Cheetor. So that's the best illustration I could possibly do to get all 4 of the Maximals in, because these are the 4 main Maximals that are going to be showing up in the movie when June 9th hits. Now, individually, let's pull these off to the side. This is what Cheetor looks like with Airazor. With Rhinox. And last but not least, here's individually with Primal. So, there is that. Alright, so final thoughts for the figure itself. I personally recommend her quite a bit, though she looks more inspired by the movie than what the other one would be, which is a like a Jungle Mission 3-pack, which consists of the they had a repaint on her that consists from the G1 Beast Wars kind of color ordeal, but I actually kind of like this one a little bit better, just because it looks like an actual falcon. So, like I said before, I recommend her. I haven't seen her in stores. I've actually had to pick her up like online, which for the price is pretty decent, so I will post a link down in the description down below so you guys can check that out. A couple weeks ago, I was on a podcast that was talking about Transformers Rise of the Beast. I was actually invited onto a little group podcast here in the area that I live at. So, if you guys probably aren't already aware, I am doing a giveaway for a Bumblebee movie, Voyager Optimus Prime, and a Leader Class Scourge. Now, both of them will be shipped together. So, if you haven't seen that video yet, I will post a link down in the description down below so you can check that out. That will run for approximately 1 week. So it should say when it starts and when it ends. And if not, then check the video out and you can actually see for yourself. Anyway, I like to keep engaging the audience. So probably later on, I will probably do another giveaway. However, I'm not exactly 100% sure yet, but I know this is something I want to do. So, like I said before, I will post it down in the description down below so you can actually check it out. Yeah, so there's not much really more to say about today's video, so I want to thank you for tuning in today, and this is the Bronco Knight saying, till R1. Catch you guys next time.